Hey, all my movie maniacs out there, it is that time, it is I, and yes, I've got another short for you that you can watch right now online. Now, this one's interesting, directed by a 10-year-old called Billie. It's actually in 2 parts. And we get the story of a boy who was kidnapped, but something goes awry with the kidnapping, and soon the kidnappers are getting their deserved punishment for kidnapping this child. And we see how those events unfold. Wow, let me tell you, this was directed by a 10-year-old and it was decent. Okay, now it's not a low budget, all right? So, and they're working with the actors that, people that they know. So you have to put that in effect. But let me tell you, there are some really decent, creepy moments in this film, and that surprised me actually quite a bit, in a good way. I really liked the story, especially in part 1. I liked how things played out. There were some surprises in there, and definitely just it brought the creepy. This kid in this film, directing, and he's also starring in it, I do believe. He's creepy. He does the creepy so well. Got a career as Children of the Corn if they ever want to do one, folks, because he really creeps you out and freaks you out, and really a big surprise from this low budget film of this nature. And then in part 2 we carry on the story and they do some great things. I love it because they kind of do, it's a paranormal thing, so they got some ghostly things going on, and those are great for films like this because you don't need a high budget to do some great special effects, especially practical effects, and they use all of those type of techniques in this. It's definitely old school filmmaking at one of its best, I think. So really, you should check out Billie if you can. I'll put the links down below for it. Some decent editing, some great moments in here, and I really enjoyed the story. This would make for a very decent, you could see this in one of those anthology films like Creepshow, and that does very well with that. Very fitting, and really a decent film for this first-time young director. I'd love to see him continue this career, because if this is what he can come up with now, it'll be amazing what he can come up with, say, in 10 years. So check it out. I'll put the link down below. Movie's called Billie. Give him some love. Leave a comment as well, and let them know what you think of the film. And that'll about do it for us here at The Final Cut. Till next time, folks, keep that ticket stub.